Love. It's a word whispered on the wind, a longing in every heart. We search for it in the eyes of another, in the warmth of an embrace. We chase after it in fleeting moments of joy, clinging to its shadow. But love is not found in another person, in a place, or in a moment of time. It's not something you find outside yourself. It's not something you earn or deserve. Love is not lost and waiting to be discovered. Love is not a destination on a map. Love is the very ground on which you stand. Love is the truth of who you are. We live in a world that tells us love is found in another. From a young age, we are bombarded with stories, movies and songs that paint a picture of love as something external, something to be sought after and captured. We grow up believing that our happiness and fulfillment depend on finding that special someone who will complete us. We are conditioned to seek it outside ourselves, in romantic partners, in friendships, in family. We look for love in the laughter of friends, the warmth of family gatherings, and the romance of sunsets shared with a partner. These moments are beautiful, but they are fleeting, and they often leave us wanting more. We are taught to find our worth in the reflection of another's gaze. We seek approval and validation from those around us, hoping that their admiration will make us feel whole. We look into mirrors, not just to see our own reflection, but to see ourselves through the eyes of others. We chase after external validation, hoping to fill the void within. Social media amplifies this chase as we scroll through feeds, seeking likes, comments and messages that will make us feel seen and appreciated. We become stressed and anxious, constantly comparing ourselves to others and measuring our worth by their standards. We cling to fleeting moments of connection, mistaking them for lasting love. A kiss, a hug, a goodbye at a train station. These moments are precious, but they are not the foundation of true love. They are temporary, and when they pass, we are left searching for the next moment to fill the void. But this outward search is an endless chase, a thirst that can never be quenched. We run on beaches, wander through busy streets, and find ourselves exhausted in crowded places, always looking for something or someone to make us feel complete. This pursuit leaves us drained and unfulfilled. The truth is, love is not something you find, it's something you remember. It's a state of being that resides within you, waiting to be awakened. When you practice yoga alone, meditate in nature, or simply sit in stillness, you begin to reconnect with this inner love. It's a returning to yourself, to the core of your being. In the quiet moments by a lake, standing alone in a vast field, or with your eyes closed and hand over your heart, you find that love has always been within you. It is not dependent on external circumstances or the approval of others. Love is the quiet whisper in the stillness, waiting for you to come home. It is the sunrise over a calm landscape, the gentle waves lapping at the shore, and the serene expression on your face when you realize that you are enough, just as you are. This is the true essence of love, a deep, abiding connection to yourself and the world around you. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply and feel the life force pulsing within you. This life force, this energy that animates your body and mind, is love itself. Love is not something you have, it's something you are. It's woven into the fabric of your being, present in every cell, every thought, every breath. You are love embodied, a radiant expression of the divine. You were born of love, you are sustained by love, and you will return to love. This is your truth, your essence, your birthright. Remember who you are, remember that you are love. Look up at the night sky, see the billions of stars, each a sun with its own solar system, planets orbiting, moons reflecting light. This magnificent dance of creation is a testament to the power of love. Love is the force that binds the universe together. It's the energy that fuels the stars, the force that draws the tides, the intelligence that guides the seasons. And you, my dear, are a part of this cosmic dance. You are a microcosm of the universe, containing within you the same love that created the stars. You are a being of light and love, a spark of the divine. Never forget that. Loneliness is not the absence of love, but the forgetting of it. It's a state of mind where we feel isolated, cut off from the warmth and connection that love brings. Imagine walking through a crowded city surrounded by people, yet feeling completely alone. This is the paradox of loneliness. It's not about physical solitude, but an emotional and spiritual disconnection. It's the feeling of being separate from the source, disconnected from the flow of love that sustains us all. This disconnection can make the world seem like a cold and unwelcoming place. But in reality, this feeling is just a veil, a thin layer that obscures the truth of our inherent connectedness. But this separation is an illusion, a trick of the mind. Our thoughts and perceptions can create barriers that seem insurmountable, but they are just that, creations of the mind. When we look beyond these illusions, we can see the threads of connection that bind us to everything and everyone around us. In truth, you are never alone. The universe is a vast, interconnected web of energy and love. Every tree, every river, every star in the sky is a part of this grand tapestry. And so are you. You are a vital note in the symphony of existence. You are always connected to the source of all love, to the very heart of creation. This connection is unbreakable, no matter how distant or isolated you may feel. It's like an invisible thread that ties you to the essence of life itself, a thread that can never be severed. Imagine a beautiful melody, each note perfectly in harmony with the others. This melody represents the flow of love and connection that permeates the universe. Each note, each person, plays a crucial role in creating this harmonious symphony. Now imagine one note trying to exist on its own, separate from the symphony. It would lose its meaning, its purpose. It would be a lonely existence, wouldn't it? This is what happens when we forget our connection to the greater whole. It would be a lonely existence, wouldn't it? Just like that single note, we too can feel lost and purposeless when we forget our place in the symphony of life. But remember, this loneliness is not a permanent state. It's a gentle reminder to reconnect with the love that is always around us. That's what loneliness is, forgetting that you are part of a much larger song, a symphony of love that's always playing. By remembering this, we can dissolve the illusion of separation and embrace the eternal connection that binds us all. So, whenever you feel lonely, just listen closely. The melody of love is always there, waiting to be heard. Embracing the infinite love's unconditional embrace. Love is not something you earn or deserve. It's not a reward for good behavior or a punishment for wrongdoing. Love simply is. It's the air you breathe, the sun on your skin, the beat of your heart. It's the unconditional embrace of the universe holding you in its loving arms no matter what. Imagine a mother's love for her child. It's fierce, protective and unwavering. It doesn't depend on the child's accomplishments or failures. It simply is. That is the nature of true love. It's an ever-present embrace, a constant companion on your journey. Freedom in surrender. Letting love flow. We often try to control love, to hold on to it too tightly. We fear that if we let go, it might slip away, leaving us empty and alone. This fear drives us to grip love with all our might, thinking that by doing so we can keep it safe and secure. But in reality, this tight hold only suffocates love, preventing it from breathing and growing. We build walls around our hearts, afraid of being hurt. These walls are meant to protect us from the pain of loss and rejection, but they also keep out the joy and connection that love brings. By isolating ourselves, we miss out on the beauty of shared experiences and the warmth of human connection. But love cannot be contained. It is a force of nature, wild and free, that cannot be confined by our fears and insecurities. Love is meant to flow, to move, to change and evolve. When we try to contain it, we only end up stifling its true essence. It's like a river constantly flowing, always seeking to expand. Just as a river carves its path through the landscape, love carves its path through our hearts and lives. It nourishes us, brings life to barren places, and creates beauty wherever it goes. When we try to control love, we stifle it. We block its natural flow, causing frustration and pain. Love, like water, cannot be held in our hands. It slips through our fingers, finding its own way, regardless of our attempts to contain it. We prevent it from flowing freely through us and out into the world. True love requires surrender. It asks us to let go of our fears and insecurities, to open our hearts and allow love to move through us without restriction. Only then can we experience the true depth and beauty of love. It requires letting go of our need to control, to possess, to define. Love is not something we can own or dictate. It is a gift that we receive and give freely. By releasing our grip, we allow love to flourish and grow in ways we never imagined. Imagine a flower bud, tightly closed, afraid to bloom. It holds onto its potential, fearing the unknown. But in doing so, it misses out on the chance to experience the warmth of the sun and the gentle touch of the breeze. It takes courage for the bud to surrender to the sun, to open its petals and reveal its beauty to the world. Surrender to love. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, to open up and let love in. Embrace the unknown and trust that love will guide you. Let it flow through you and watch as it transforms your life. When you let love flow freely, it has the power to heal, to inspire, and to bring joy. It connects us to others and to the world around us, creating a ripple effect of positivity and light. So let go, surrender, and let love flow. The warmth within. Recognizing your birthright. Close your eyes once more. Place your hand on your heart. Feel the warmth beneath your fingers. That warmth, that gentle expansion is love. It's the love that's always been within you, waiting to be acknowledged, embraced and shared with the world. You are a being of love, my dear. Never forget that. This is your birthright, your inheritance, your true nature. Embrace it, share it, let it shine. You are love, awakening to your true nature. Love is not a journey to find someone else. It's a journey to find yourself. It's about remembering who you truly are, a being of love, a spark of the divine. The world needs your love now more than ever. It needs your compassion, your kindness, your light. So shine brightly, my dear. Let your love illuminate the world. You are love, and you are loved beyond measure.